If you're over 40, here's just one reason you should have AI in your life. So take a look at this. Something I did earlier today is I put in a question. I said, hey, if I uploaded a picture, can you describe it in extreme complexity using the following parameters? Now, the big idea here is you can take any picture. Now, again, if you're over 40, you got a lot of pictures, you got a lot of images, you've done some stuff. So you've got some stuff that you can repurpose and use that repurposing to create content, to put cash in your pockets. Here's what I did. I uploaded this to ChatGPT, that's AI number one, and it says, well, sure, I can do that. Absolutely. Go ahead and plug it in. Well, today, guess what? GPT is not working. ChatGPT is not working. Attached files is unavailable. Hey, no problem. We've got AI in our lives, right? So I went over to one of my other AIs, and this one is called Merlin. I'm going to leave information for you in the chat, or I'll leave it in the description field. All right, so take a look at this. I asked the same thing. Is I went over and I says, hey, if I do the same thing basically as I asked ChatGPT to do, it says, well, sure, I can do the same thing. So I put it in right here. Look at this. If I uploaded the picture, there it is. I gave it the information, and then I uploaded a picture that I'm going to be using for one of my landing pages. All right, so it went to work, and it says absolutely. The key is that we want this particular AI to give us what it sees. Now, what we can use that for is you find a YouTube thumbnail that you like, you find an image that you like, and you go, man, I would really like that image, but I don't want to buy it from Shutterstock and all that kind of stuff for $1 million. So we can then do a different kind of representation of that image. Well, here it is. So I uploaded the image. In this particular case, like I say, I'm creating a website and I'm starting off with a landing page about self-care for men of color. All right. So put it in. And this is the great part. Put it in right here. And the cool thing is that now it's giving me every single thing that it sees in that image. Right. So it's telling me the colors, the warm tones, all of that cool stuff. Now, I then take this and I'm going to put it in a couple of other AIs. That's why if you're over 40, you should absolutely, just on this one reason, you should have AI in your life. So, okay, I take it and I bring it over to, this one is called Leonardo.ai. All right. So Leonardo is one that I'm going to go ahead and put this in. I put all the information in. It gave me what it sees. I'm going to go ahead and change a couple of things here. I wanted this size. Now look at that. It then gives me images, different kind of images. Here's one that looks kind of realistic. This one's not so much. So depending on how you want your website, landing page, or if you're going to be doing something on Facebook, whatever it is to look, then you can do something like that. You see here, we got a little light skinned brother. We got some brown skin. We got dark skinned brother. So it's doing what I want it to do. This one's not bad. I love that one. Actually, I think I'll use that. But then I'm also going to go over to another. Now this one, these are free. I get some credits here. Look at this. This is 126. We get that every single day. A 24-hour period here, get 126 credits. This one took up 25. So I get 4 different images. They are spelled right. That's good. Now I'm going to go over to another one called Labs, or this one's called AI Test Kitchen, right? So if you put in AI Test Kitchen, it will then show up that way, AI Test Kitchen, right? So it is also a free app from Google. Look at this. Now I've got some different types. So now I got a brother here. It's got a hoodie. This brother right here has got a little something going on. That's awesome. Now get this. It doesn't just stop there. I use different apps for different things. And in the next video, what I'll do is I'll show you some other ways that we can use stuff like this. This is just one thing. One thing that we can do, that if you're over 40, that, and the reason why I say over 40 is because you've accumulated some stuff. You've done some things in life. You've got a whole bunch of stuff that you have brought in from work, brought in from school, brought in because you've lived life, brought in because you've, failed at some things, you've succeeded at some things. So now what we can do is use our AI to repurpose this stuff. I'm going to show you all of it. I do it constantly. And yes, I'm over 40. I know I look younger, but that's not the point. So I'm going to get all of this information out to you. I'm going to leave you links for where you can go and I can show you how I do this stuff. But listen, you're out there right now and you're over 40 years old. You ought to have your hands should be on AI and you should be crushing the game because you have a lot to offer people. This is the key. All right, let's talk about that in the next video.